Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today I'll be talking about Emilia Clarke officially being cast in the MCU, when the Venom 2 trailer will release, and plot leaks for Thor Love and Thunder, Loki, and She-Hulk. If you're new to the channel, or even if you've been watching for a while, make sure you subscribe because more than 96% of you guys aren't subscribed. And if you think you're subbed, double check because apparently there's a glitch where people are getting unsubscribed from certain channels. And remember that a subscription is free for you, but it really helps the channel a lot. And you can always unsub later if you want. Now let's get started. According to Variety, Emilia Clarke is in final negotiations to join Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion. So thankfully, the rumors that she would be playing the Invisible Woman were wrong, but she is joining the MCU. What character she'll be playing though is unknown, but since Secret Invasion will have to do more with Skrulls, I assume she'll be playing a sword agent, possibly someone like Abigail Brand, because I know they won't turn her into a Skrull. Next, this was rumored for the past couple days, but I haven't covered it because I just didn't believe it, and I also kind of forgot. But the Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage trailer was rumored to release on Tuesday, April 20th, or Wednesday, April 21st. And the reason why people were saying that's when it would release was because it's Andy Serkis' birthday. But when you watch this video, it'll be April 22nd. So unless they release the trailer a day or two late, then yeah, it's not gonna happen. But if they do release it late or anytime soon, you know I'll cover it as soon as possible. And lastly, many plot leaks for Thor Love and Thunder, Hawkeye, and She-Hulk have been leaked, but like always, take this with a grain of salt as it's coming from 4chan. And while things on 4chan have been fully or partially right in the past, it's by no means confirmed. But here's your spoiler warning just in case it is right. Anyway, the leaker starts off by saying Idris Elba returns in Thor Love and Thunder, where the God Butcher will kill the Grand Master, Lady Sif, Korg, and the fake Thor, Loki, Hela, and Odin. Obviously not all at the same time, and the fake characters dying are comical bits. He'll also cause significant damage to Mantis and Nebula. In a very interesting scene, Thor attempts to hold off Gorr as Drax picks up both Mantis and Nebula and carries them to safety. I don't know where Quill, Rocket, or Groot are during that scene. Gorr defeats Thor and he's forced to run away to survive. He's found by Lady Sif and she nurses him back to health. The Greek gods will be introduced in Thor Love and Thunder. I believe Russell Crowe is playing Zeus. Now this just came out like 5 minutes ago, and I wasn't sure I wanted to include it until I read through this. But according to Cineverso, a Marvel Studios worker in the Eternals and Loki revealed that Marvel will introduce the Olympians. And while this is for Thor 4, it would make sense to introduce them, especially since Gorr the God Butcher is the main villain. Idris Elba will also return in Loki, but it's not the same Heimdall in this show. Hela and King will also briefly make appearances in this show. Richard E. Grant plays the Professor in Loki. Clint Barton retires for good at the end of the show. And this will be the last appearance for Jeremy Renner, possibly forever. There are two secondary antagonists, Taskmaster and the Swordsman. AIM are the primary antagonist. John Walker is also in this show. Hawkeye is recruited for his team, but he decides to retire instead. And Kate Bishop joins the US Agents team at the conclusion of the show. And I assume that the US Agents team is just the Thunderbolts. Obviously we know that Abomination is the main antagonist in She-Hulk, but Thunderbolt Ross is also in the show and eventually becomes the Red Hulk. And lastly, the mutants will start to make an appearance after Doctor Strange 2. The Darkhold and the multiverse are the reason they start to show up. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Who do you think Emilia Clarke will play? Had you heard the rumor of the Venom trailer coming on Serkis' birthday? And did you think it could happen? And what did you think of these plot leaks? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.